Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound Divination Wave, and this is day 19 of the March daily draws. So as we close out the weekend and approach a new week, let's see what kind of message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so today we will go there. And our card is the Four of Swords. So maybe we're taking another pause. We're talking about having a rest, weren't we? Putting those responsibilities down, laying these things down. He's laid his swords down. But he's got one on his lap. So he's pondering something. He's not totally laying it down. He's got it with him. He's not holding it, but he's thinking, pondering. And he's leaning against a tree. So he's connecting with Mother Earth, getting grounded. And that may be what we need to ground ourselves, get some idea of maybe we'll just need to choose what we're going to focus on, what we're going to ponder over today. Maybe that's the key thing. Maybe we've got more than one thing that's in our minds, but we can't necessarily give adequate attention to all of them at once. So we just have to choose one. What's the one that we really want to ponder over? What's the thing that we really want to take some time to sit with and think over? And that's the key thing. Let's choose something that we want to think over, that's on our minds, that we're thinking over, and that's our focus for today. And not so much to do anything with it. He's not holding the sword. In fact, his hands are linked together, almost to stop him from grabbing hold of the sword and doing something with it. It's holding back, it's reflecting, it's sitting, it's pondering. He's not even looking at the sword as such, or he could be slightly gazing downwards through his fingers. I don't know, but it's more of a passive, it's more of a meditative sort of approach. And he could probably feel the sword on his knee. And this sword represents the idea that he's focusing on, this thing that is got in mind. The other swords are up here, leaning against the tree, the rocks and the trees, and those are at his side, so they're still there with him, but they're not an issue at the moment. This is what he's laying across his lap. This is what he's sitting with, and that's sometimes what we have to prioritize and choose. That we can't ponder over everything all at once. So it may need to be a bit selective and choose something that we can, right, or this is what I'll ponder over today. This is the concept, the idea, the issue, whatever it is. This is what I'm going to think over today, or just sit with. Not even try and analyze and work something out, even, because that would be perhaps a little bit too active. This is more of a reflective meditation type of approach. We're just conscious of this thing, but we're letting our inner self and the universe connect with the issue, and we just listen and we just sit and we see what comes. We don't force anything. That's the thing. We don't force the issue. We don't try and rationalize and analyze and everything. We just sit with the issue, with the thought, and see what comes from that, and giving it the time and the space to perhaps to give its own solution, instead of us trying to work it out ourselves for our own rational minds. Maybe the issue will provide the answer for itself if we would but take the time to sit and to listen, to take that time. So if whatever we have on our minds, whatever issue that we choose, let's just sit with it. Let's just sit and meditate on it. Just be aware that it's there. Almost just consciously keep our awareness of it being there, but don't force anything, and see what comes, what springs into your mind, what pictures, what images, what words, what other things that come in, what symbols and everything come into your mind um when you're thinking over. And he hasn't got a notebook there, but maybe maybe we need a notebook beside us, so that if we do get some of these images and symbols and things that come from this meditation period, to write them down. We don't necessarily need to understand them straight away, but at least we've got them down on paper to remind us, and maybe later their significance will become clearer, and will give the answers that we've been seeking. So that's what I feel this card is saying today. Take time to just spend time with your thoughts, or one thought in particular, one concept, one issue, and see what comes. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get today. And here we go. And today we have the Eagle, which is see things from a higher perspective. We've had this kind of message repeatedly about perspective and higher perspective and overview, the bigger picture. And maybe as we sit and reflect upon whatever it is we're reflecting upon, as well as the detail of the issue itself, we will see how it fits into the bigger picture of our journey, our life journey. Maybe that's what we will see, where it fits, and that we'll have more of a view of where things are going, and not just this particular thing that we're focusing on that's within the issue. We need to see how it fits into the big picture, and sometimes that's where the answer comes. So let's do that as we close out this weekend and get ourselves ready for the new week by taking this time with our thoughts to see what messages we can get. Okay, so that is today's message. I will be back tomorrow to start the new week with day 20. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.